So the hinge is just clamped into position there, and I have put a pencil mark where I need to rebate out. I've just got to figure now how I'm going to do that. Right, I need to cut this out. This is my waist. It's 15mm on the top by 5mm on the bottom. And if I rebate that out, I could plant the hinge on top and leave the gap, or I could plant the hinge on top and put a fillet right along the edge, like a strip of plastic or something like that. That would be the easiest thing to do. Go and buy 5mm something or other, cut it, plant it on, chopped up. But I'm going to do it the harder way. Oh, right. To horse, saddle and boot. Right, I've got my rotor set up. I've got the level clamped to the box as a fence. So I'm going to route right along that to a predetermined depth of 15mm. And if I'm correct, we should be just taking 5mm off this elevation. Now, I've gone along here with a knife, a craft knife. The reason for that is because it's old plywood, reclaimed plywood. Although it's a new bit in the rotor, if you're not careful, you can get this. Yeah, so we'll see how we go. Here goes nothing. Right, so I think clean that up with a chisel and check it. We should be cooking on gas. The problem with plywood is you're going through different densities and different standards of wood. So the rotor goes through like a hot knife through butter, and then on some bits it sticks. It's just the way it is. Well, there's the top on, the piano hinge on, nice and snug. So what we need to do now is to put the soft close hinges on. Now then, Blueto's flow has got smudged because it's all covered in lacquer except this front elevation. So it's a bit of white paint. Of course, some people might think that the smudge is quite characterful. And of course they may be correct. With all the handling, it's not difficult for this front edge to get smudged, and this paint will dry quickly, and then I'll go over it with some lacquer. Now I might trim. I'm going to trim the inside with upholstery. because that's going to make, I'm going to make it like padding on the inside. I've got one more thing to do. I've got casters on the bottom, so it's a bit heavy to move about, so I bought casters. What do you think so far, Betty? Betty boop 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 be doop. It's been a bit of fun, and hopefully he will get years of pleasure out of it. Every time he comes to Auntie Tombs or Granny Tombs, whatever he eventually calls her. He's 18 months old and he's talking now. He's very quick indeed. Trust you, Blue Toe. And of course there's just not enough room to put all the cartoon characters on we want to put on, or people have suggested great characters through the ages. Now a liberal bit of cheating here. There we go. Happy days. That'll be dry in 10 minutes and we can spray lacquer it. I'm going to get another can of spray lacquer and go over it tomorrow.